Yeehaw!
Welcome to the Wild West.
Jim West, Desperado.
In West of Loathing.
Oh my god. You're wanted.
That's right, I'm a bad boy. This is West of Loathing, the latest game by the creators of the browser MMO, the Kingdom of Loathing. And let me tell you, it is chock full of jokes. It's really good. But yeah, so after coming off the browser MMO, which I used to play a lot when I had a lot more free time, this is a lot more of like a kind of Fallout style game about sort of exploring this sort of fictionalized Wild West and everything, and, you know, doing side quests, you know, fighting, kind of fun stuff in the Wild West.
Oh, this is a good menu.
Yeah, even the menu's really good, and so you can shoot the little bits on the top of this PlayStation to kind of, you know, change your name, randomize your gender, things like that. Though the display, for the most part, is basically the same.
Oh, these are your classes?
Yeah, these are your classes, and for this one, we're going to be playing as a bean slinger, which is sort of the mage class. It's sort of a very classic fighter, mage, rogue setup with those three, and that'll sort of change what skills you get by leveling up and stuff like that. And so this world is sort of devastated ever since the cows came home. And so we're going to go out and we're going to try to take care of the cows.
Oh, great. You're gaining XP already. So, Kingdom of Loathing was an MMO, you said? I hadn't really heard of this game till very recently.
It's like a one-player MMO. Like, you can chat with other people, but everything is still, like, your single instance. But yeah, it was a pretty big game, and this is sort of, like, following off of that in the same world, but clearly trying to do its own thing and try to, you know, develop on that. So, there are a lot of secrets in this game. The first one I came across is that you get a book called Walking Stupid if you go through your shelves.
And oh, you get the stupid walking.
Yeah. So, there we go. We got our first perk.
Nice.
And so this game is predominantly like reading and stuff, but it's chock full of jokes and very like clever dialogue in a way that's really charming.
I like that you have stomach, liver, and spleen stats.
Yeah, so those are like your eating, drinking, like things for temporary buffs. So that's stupid walking. Stupid walking is actually on this like loop where every so often it'll switch what your stupid walk is. And we'll see more of those as we go along. But first, we gotta take care of our bird. We're leaving home. We can't just, you know, leave Russell here.
Right, we're gonna be a bean slinger.
Exactly. We're off doing busy things. Slinging beans, all that good stuff. And you kind of get XP from normal places like, you know, doing fights and stuff, but you also just get it from, like, you know, like taking care of yourself.
Right.
Taking care of other stuff.
Basic human stuff.
Yeah, look at all the great stupid walks we've got.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can walk up to, like, a lot of items and there'll be something written about them. There's the worm. But yeah, so, like, it's just full of text and dialogue, and it's all pretty great so far. Like, I don't laugh out loud a lot when I play games on my own or watch things on my own, but this has legitimately made me laugh out loud. So here we kind of get to pick a skill we get going forward.
Oh, okay.
I decided to, you know, pick up lockpicking, and I'm just sure to come in handy.
Mm-hmm. I hope we don't step on this one, though.
And so this is the sort of game where, like, you'll get, you'll see things in the world, again, kind of like Fallout, where you can't always do something. Like, if you didn't pick lockpicking, you won't be able to pick any of the locks in the game. So, you know, you don't get to do that for this run. But the game is pretty short, so it's easy to do multiple playthroughs and keep track of multiple characters. So you don't really miss out. You just have, on your next playthrough, you know, oh, I need to go do this and take care of this. Like, some of the stuff is, like, as far as I can tell, the game can be beaten without ever having a single fight. And, like, you could kind of speed through it if you know what to do. So there's, like, a lot of differences in how you can play each run.
Oh, nice. We got beans for slinging.
Right, exactly. Our dad will give us a weapon to start out with. I went as a cowpuncher in my first one and got my grandmother's favorite brass knuckles. But this time it's a can of infinite beans, and, like, you have plenty of slots for equipment, kind of just to customize, and, you know, they all come with their own description, their own information, their own little joke that goes along with it. It's very Dark Soulsian.
Oh,
It's got lots of lore.
Also, I like that in the menu you can turn the stupid walk off. Like, I mean, why would you? But still, it's good to have options.
Yeah, I did it for the sake of this video once we start kind of get going, so it's not as distracting. But yeah, for my like regular playthrough file, I have been doing nothing but stupid walking. Our brother cares so much about us.
Is Crimbo like a randomly generated word or something?
Crimbo is their version of Christmas. Also, I really like that. Just the response, okay. But I think it's like British or something.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, and so it'll ask you if you want to skip the prologue the next time you play after your first run through. So you can skip this whole bit if you want, but I think it's good for kind of setting stuff up, and there are plenty of, like, achievements and stuff to be found in here, just is something that you want to go back for.
Right, if you're hunting those Chivos.
Right.
Oh no, them turnips are starting to uprise.
Don't worry, we took care of them. Yeah, this is our great journey to the west.
I like all these totally things that are in video game production.
Yep.
Ah, but who plays the hopping lady?
Oh no! So yeah, it looks like we're stuck here for now. That guy's not coming back for us.
I like how robust all the options are.
Yeah. And so, this is out on Steam right now, but I think they said within a couple months they want to have it out for, like, iOS. And so all of the options and everything are accessible just using the mouse. Like, you can play it only with the mouse, but it also has those keyboard options.
Oh.
So it kind of gives these different, you know, ways of handling the gameplay. Anyways, let's go check out the bar. Ugh.
Aw, man. I hate all this class rules.
Well, don't worry, we can just take a hat.
Oh my god, that's a good hat.
Look, there it is. Thanks, Pete.
No pressure.
Can't take another hat. That would just be rude. We can check out these people playing poker. Or trying. So meat is the currency, and so sometimes you have to have money, sometimes you have to have certain stats to access different menu options. But we don't need any power to check out the spittoon.
Oh, okay, so that's a... Ugh.
I think we should look closer.
Oh. Oh, no.
No, we gotta get it. Jay.
Don't touch it.
No, Jay, this is a really good idea. I like also that it switches which ones are the positive and negative. So if you're just like jamming through with the one key, you'll end up popping back out.
Oh, no.
Look, we got it.
Great.
We got a nasty ring, which I'm sure will come in very handy on our adventures.
So, that symbol up at the top whenever you're on the normal screen, that's meat. At first I thought it was like the necklace they wore in Phoenix Wright.
No, that's a piece of meat. Anyways, meet Horace the Hostler. You know, we'll probably need a horse if we're traveling all the way west.
Yeah. It's lucky we ran into this used horse salesman.
Right. And while we're here, we might as well talk to the bartender. I mean, it'd be rude to just walk into his establishment and kind of rustle through his spittoon without at least recognizing him. So we're here in Boring Springs. Explains a lot.
And Dirtwater is the town up the railroad.
Right. We want to get to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company.
Ah, okay.
Sure, they have work for us, something we can do to help continue our journey west. So again, we hear about these cows.
Yeah. I thought that they had come home.
That's the bad news. They did come home.
Oh, no.
And they're out for revenge.
Oh, maybe you should have been a cow puncher.
Maybe. I'm sure we could fling some beans at them. Sling some beans.
A cowpoke, don't do that. They probably will gore ya.
So we've got some side quests we can do. This first one here, we can go in and we can fight a goblin.
Oh. Classic Old West hobby.
Right. Goblin killing. There he is. Just be...
I like the way these shadows work.
Yeah. And we got a newspaper while we're down here, but... Shh, just be very quiet as we approach. Oh, he noticed us. Oh, he's not happy. Well, we're gonna fight him. And so here's the fighting setup. Kind of very basic sort of RPG, turn-based kind of stuff.
Right.
And so we have a spell here that does damage, hot damage specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We have a defensive skill. We have our melee, our gun attack, and we can use items as well, like the fungicide that we got from the man.
Okay. Where's your AP?
It's where it says you have one action point.
Oh, okay.
And those are for special skills that aren't just hitting someone or shooting someone. And those will go up with different level ups. And one thing about the battle system is, again, it's never necessary, but if you get into one, all of your HP, AP, all of that gets reset after every fight.
Nice.
So it's one of those games where you don't have to worry about like managing resources except for within the battle. So if you're doing bad in something, you can kind of like run away, come back, and just kind of try a new strategy. And see, we're learning important things about etiquette while we're here.
Don't talk to people.
Right. If they don't look like they want talking to.
Wow, we got a lot of meat.
That's right. We're gonna need it. I'm sure a horse is mighty expensive.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, wow. Let's nigger.
We'll leave her be for now. We've got other places to check out. We can check out the Sheriff. We're not going to check out the Sheriff. We're going to check out Braid?
Oh, I love that game.
Braid the Trader. And so we could steal dynamite from him if we had the Dickerin skill. And if we have soap, we can come back for a lock. But we don't have any of that. Then we have,
Oh god, it's got a gun.
That's right, kids. Be careful about the cactus beer. And so because we picked up that newspaper in the basement, we can help make this man's life a little less boring. He tells us where we can get a shovel.
Cool.
I'm sure that'll be handy.
Could we read the newspaper, or...?
We cannot.
Oh. I bet it would have had some funny stuff in it.
Yeah, it's from April 20th, 1895, so
Oh!
Yeah.
Like weed.
That's exactly like that. Oh, have fun. So we can't go back east. That's where we came from.
Yeah, you're not allowed there.
And, as we can see here, we definitely need a horse.
A real predicament. Oh.
I like that the face changes when you hit the cactus. You actually get something if you run into a cactus enough times.
Oh, do you get a needle that you can trade?
Oh, maybe. But we did just pick up a board that we can use as a weapon.
Ah, cool.
Here's horses. So there are 1,000 meat, so we do need quite a bit of it.
Yeah, that's a lot more than we have.
Oh. There's a needle.
Oh.
Who would have thunk?
It's in the haystack. Oh, wow. Man, you're good at
What
this.
What a coincidence. Yeah. So, we maybe don't want to buy this boring horse.
Yeah, we don't
got
want
other options.
A boring horse.
Oh, that's a pretty good deal. 300 meat for each horse. Guess we're gonna rustle up some,
Horse.
cowpokes? Horses.
Oh, wow. And then we'll have... If we find all 3 of them, we'll definitely have $1,000.
That's
More
right.
than that. Oh, meats. My bad.
Right. And we got some sick oats. But yeah, we, one of those places was the Orihole Mine, which we can, check out, and we're told there's a shovel there.
Awesome. I love all this cowboy punk aesthetic.
Yeah. Also, now that we have a needle, we can trade it for some dynamite. I mean, we might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Never know when you'll need some dynamite.
Right.
He's too busy to talk to us now that he's got a paper to read.
He thinks he's so special. Oh, so we can just fast travel there.
Yeah, you can't, like, do any sort of, like, map traversal outside of sort of hotspots. But yeah, so, we're gonna check out the graveyard here, and,
Oh, no.
Well, we gotta get around them.
So you can just shoot them?
Yeah, well, we might not be able to because we don't have a gun yet,
Oh, okay.
but we can use our spell.
Oh, no.
And it takes all our action points, but it does most of the damage, so then we can finish them off.
I like the way
Oh,
that
whack.
that skeleton walks.
I like all the celebrating for leveling up. Oh my!
Oh no. My other horse is a ghost.
So we have to sort of, convince the horse that we're a friend before we can feed the oats to the horse.
It's like a dating sim.
Right. Yeah, you have to do the right movements to sort of make the horse happy before you can get her to come with you. And in this case, we're gonna make oats spooky. So we only mildly desecrate a grave.
Games these days hold your hand so much into doing war crimes.
But yeah, so that's one horse done.
Awesome.
And we can see maybe less than fortunate family here.
Oh no, was that the lady in the bar's family?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Oh wait, her husband's dead. That means she's single.
Oh my god. Here's the Orhole Mine. Wow.
Oh, so this is a meat mine.
Yeah. That's where we get meat ore. And now we've got a shovel. So now if we ever see something that needs shoveling, we can shovel it.
And we can tell it to shovel off.
That's right. Oh. those are all things that you could use for explosions and plungers.
Right. I mean, it's convenient that they put both kinds of plungers in the room.
Right. And we've got a thing of TNT, so I think I know what we can do here.
Oh.
Well, at least it's the one we need right now.
Man, I'm kind of bummed. We could have used that plunger as a weapon.
Ah, heck.
God, Chorps, you're terrible at this.
Look, I'm just learning the puzzle solving in this game. Like, all of the puzzles are pretty self-contained, too, outside of, like, side quests. So, like, you don't technically have to leave here to do anything. But we do need a crowbar. And we know where tools are. Tools are level 3. And because we got lockpicking and we have a needle, we can get ourselves a pretty nice crowbar.
Would you be able to get into the mine if you didn't have lockpicking?
You wouldn't, and you don't have to. Again, nothing's like super required, and if you don't grab certain skills, it doesn't really matter. You just miss out on some content that you can go into another playthrough.
Right, like you wouldn't be able to get the mine horse.
Right.
Oh, but I want a 100% a game my first playthrough.
Oh, well, you can't do that, my friend.
Why can't I just level up all my skills?
Well, hey. Look, also the shadows.
Yeah, pretty intense.
Yeah. We got a shy one on our hands.
I like how small her font is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you can tell a good horse is the size of their font.
And we're really having trouble with this horse. But hey, you know, you do it by example.
Oh man, this is the Tsundere character.
We did it! At least I know how to make horses happy.
You'll be a cowboy after all.
Yeah, finally. Just like my mom wanted. Hey, it's time to hang out in Thousand Snakes Gulch.
Oh, I wonder what's in here.
A sleepy snake. So we got the jump on him, and since our mysticality went up, one of our 3 stats, we do 10 damage, so
God.
it just immediately dies. Oh no, I don't want to be known as Snake Murderer in short. You murder one snake.
Hey, this ain't the 1000 Snake Gulch anymore. This is the 999 Snake Gulch. This one's more resilient.
Yeah. He's wide awake. He saw his murderous friend right in front of him.
Oh no.
So we got poisoned. So we'll take 1 HP of damage each turn, but thankfully...
You can just hit him with the 2x4.
Right. A third snake.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough fight. Oh no!
I mean, as a bean slinger, you'd expect us to have some tricks.
We've got one trick. It's called Sling Bean.
That's right.
Oh man. We're getting chewed up, literally.
Yeah, and that's why I decided to go for the dynamite.
Oh, why didn't you use that on the first turn?
Oh, I didn't think about it. So, one cool thing is that using items and the sort of like non-attack skills don't use up a turn. Oh my god. But yeah, so like support stuff you can do without wasting a turn or using items. So it's handy for like healing and stuff when it comes down to that, when the fights start getting more difficult, which is a nice addition.
Oh god.
Anyways, we got something of a troublesome horse here. I love the noises this horse makes.
Maybe the plain horse is the way to go, honestly.
Yeah, we're dealing with some weird horses. Not that there's anything wrong with any of these horses, they're beautiful, but...
All horses are beautiful.
That's true. And that's all the horses, so we might as well go and turn them in officially.
Oh, it's a dark horse, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy horse. Is pale horse a joke? I don't think I get that one.
I think we'll look at their descriptions.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so by getting all of them, we get the 1,000 meat we need.
Aw, Chorps, you're so extra.
That's me. Wow! So here we can kind of pick our horse. You can check him out. I think pale horse is a thing.
Maybe that's a type of alcohol. That sounds like an
It might
alcohol.
be beyond the pale. Anyways, I really like that horse. I think I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, okay.
And so, like I was saying before, where the achievements are different per per run, each of these horses, besides the regular one, have an achievement attached to them for buying that horse.
Oh, so you have to play through it 3 times to get all the Chivos.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You have to play through this first part. Anyways, I named it after my LP group.
I'm surprised you didn't name it after me.
I'm incredibly self-indulgent. And
oh, wow.
Now we have a map to the southeast west. So we'll just take him out of town, might as well. So it lets us know that maybe there are things still here that we can do, but we can kind of just leave whenever if we want.
We'll never have to come back.
That's right. And also, you're asked to take a partner. The partner is sort of like an additional combat party member.
Mm-hmm.
And so, go it alone, not recommended is like kind of a hard path. And I'm sorry, I don't like Crazy Pete, so we're gonna go find someone else.
Oh, but first we're gonna shovel up all this dung.
Oh yeah, we're cleaning up the streets.
We're gonna clean up this town, literally.
And look, we got some extra muscle from it. Wow, and a mug.
Oh, wow.
Those are 25 meat each if we find them. So we'll go turn those in. Also, this is one of my favorite little bits in the game. Yeah, we got a couple other things we can do. We can finally play poker now that we have money.
Yeah. Looks like we can run these rubes out of their money.
That's right. They don't know how to play.
Tropes, I don't know how to play poker.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We got a great hand. So we're just gonna go... We're gonna go nuts. And thankfully our outfoxing skill is good enough that we can just, we can convince them that we've won. Something I really like about this, too, is that over the 2 or 3 times I've played through this bit, each of these explanations of why you win are slightly different.
Oh, that's good. Wow, you did a good thing today, Chorps.
Yeah, we really cleaned them of their money. If we go back, it'll say they don't have any money to play anymore. Anyways, since we saw the graves, we can strike up a conversation. Maybe not under the best of circumstances, but you know.
Go on.
But yeah, so as we can see, the cows coming home means they're taking a bit of revenge on those who ranched them before.
Oh no.
So it's pretty rough out here in the Wild Wild West. One thing also in here that's kind of cute is that because this is West of Loathing and we have Kingdom of Loathing, it's sort of like a shared universe.
Oh, really?
There'll be like references to things from Kingdom of Loathing in here that don't require you to understand that they're references, but something that's kind of cute as someone who used to play it. So it's neat that they're kind of like building these distinct but connected game worlds.
Like, is this character connected?
No.
Oh. You were just bringing that up.
I just bring it up because it comes up in the dialogue occasionally.
Oh, okay.
And in, like, certain quests that you do.
Kingdom of Loathing had, like, a Postomancer, right?
Right. Yeah. And use the same sort of stats. It is very similar in that way, but... Yeah. So, we've got this ranch does not look good.
Oh, God. First I thought that was a cow coming for you.
Well, watch out, because... Well, we need a knife, first of all. Might as well take what we can to help us out.
Oh, whoa, we could have used that on the snakes.
That's right. Also, the idle animations are pretty good with the lamp.
Yeah, he's very talented. Oh, God.
Oh, no, that pie's safe. But yeah, so, it's not just a cow. It's a burning cow skull. That's right, a pyrobow. And see, our fighting skill isn't going to be very useful because it does hot damage.
Oh,
and this guy is on fire.
Oh, we've got a bean shield.
Yeah, so I added 4 defense for physical attacks, which ended up not helping because he set me on fire.
Oh,
but,
no. Now you've got tasty baked beans.
Yeah, but that attack, I was able to get less damage out of it. And we took him down.
Awesome. You're one of the best cowpokes I ever did see.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, partner. One other thing is that if you lose a battle, it just takes you to right before you did the battle.
Oh, okay.
So you don't really lose anything. You get to immediately try again or run away. and everything auto-saves, so you can just close it at any point and it already knows where your status is.
Oh, but that means you can't game the system.
You can't save scum. That's right. And if you start multiple new games, you can switch between them on the main screen and just switch from one to the other. If you're like, oh, I missed something in this one, I'll go to this next one and try it out.
Ah, cool.
And so, because we got her rifle, she'll join us on our way west.
Oh, cool. We don't have to deal with upsetting Pete or whatever his name was.
Right. Crazy Pete.
We already got a crazy horse. We don't need a crazy Pete.
So now we'll take our horse and head off to Dirtwater.
I'll ride into the sunset.
And one nice thing too here is that like it'll spend XP for you automatically and sort of pick what skills you want, and it'll try to balance out your game, kind of make sure you get enough skill in everything. But you can also pick to do it manually and sort of like, push a bunch of points into whatever you want.
Also, it's weird that the menu refers to itself as I.
Yeah, a little bit of fourth wall breaking. But yeah, so that's West of Loathing. So that's the prologue, and we've started sort of the game proper here. But I'll leave it off there. There's plenty of stuff we didn't do. We didn't meet the sheriff. We didn't figure out what was up with that doctor's office. There's a lot to be mined just from that first area, and it's the amount of content like that makes me really excited about this game. It seems like there's a lot there. It's very funny. I really like the dialogue and the animation. Like, everything about it I really like. This is a fantastic game.
Oh, look at Susie. She's so excited.
Yeah, she has something to tell us, but we can ignore her for now, because until next time, check out West of Loathing. It's $11 on Steam normally, and while it's out right now, it's on 10% off, so it's under $10.
Well, ride that deal, cowboy.
Yeehaw.
More like yee ha ha.